It's another Friday, which means the CWA is back in for business. I am Aaron5 here again to give you what is meant to be a wrestling simulation show here in this beautiful game 2K22. Probably not long left in this game. We'll see. But for the moment, let's enjoy this moment right here as we have a big show lined up. There's a big week last week. A main event featured Bobby Lashley challenging for the World Championship against Seth Rollins, was unsuccessful in that opportunity. And we have another title match here to main event the show. Different title and different gender. We have the women's television title on the line. We have Shayna Baszler defending against the winner of a Battle Royal last week, Sasha Banks. Big matchup there for those two, as it is a rematch from BCW a long time ago in 2K20, when it was Sasha Banks and Baszler for the women's title at that time. Now we see these two clash for the television title here tonight. And also coming up tonight, another chapter added to this rivalry you've seen over the weeks. It is the One Punch Man Saitama taking on Bryan Danielson in here tonight. Big matchup there. Will Danielson get the win, or will Saitama be successful? But coming up here later on, well, to kick off the show, it is this television title match with Stone Cold Steve Austin taking on Raul Mendoza. Raul Mendoza has been a single star in this promotion for quite some time now, and now has the backing of Legado del Fantasma by his side. Will that play a factor in this matchup without Stone Cold in the mix? We're about to find out as the television title is on the line to kick us off here and the main event it. Let's see how it goes with this opening contest right here, right now, between Raul Mendoza and old Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, hell yeah. Big matchup incoming here to kick off the show. And we have a chance here to see how Raul Mendoza will be able to cope with the pressure of challenging for the television title here tonight. But he's not alone here tonight, Raul Mendoza. He has the backing of Legado del Fantasma. They see them flanking him. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the ECW World Television Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing Legado del Fantasma from Cordoba, Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, Raul Mendoza.
Raul Mendoza back in the mix. He is looking to capture his first championship in the CWA. And as the backing of his partners in Legado del Fantasma, there you see Santos, there you see Joaquin Wilde, Santos Escobar, of course. These two flanking Raul Mendoza, who's been a lone wolf up until recently. But tonight, Raul Mendoza looks ahead to a big matchup here. He may have his backing, his boys backing him, but he's got to contend with the red hot rattlesnake right here tonight. This man, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The champion from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds. He is the ECW World Television Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The reigns keep on coming. Well, the title defenses keep on coming for Austin, and the defenses have been very good from him. He has not lost a single match in 2023 so far, and he intends on keeping it that way after tonight with Raul Mendoza. Will Stone Cold Steve Austin be able to defeat Raul Mendoza? We're about to find out as our opening contest is about to get underway between Austin and Mendoza for the television title on the line. A lot of people are asking, why is Raul Mendoza getting an opportunity here at the title? May have not earned it here since being the CWA. He's impressed with a few performances on his own, but tonight is in the midst with Stone Cold Steve Austin here. So a big matchup here for Raul Mendoza, who's got to contend with the Rattlesnake, who's happy to take on any challenger for that belt in this second reign as champion. Is this second reign? I believe it's second reign. Might be his third, actually. It'd be his third reign, actually, people. Had to fact check myself. But Raul Mendoza could take that reign away from him tonight and become a new champion, his first reign as champion. It could be if he defeats Stone Cold. Big matchup for Raul Mendoza. We know it is capable of doing it. Anybody is capable of doing it. But can he do it against a red-hot Stone Cold Steve Austin right now? Here we go. Title on the line. Joaquin Wild Santos Escobar watching from afar on the outside. There's a DDT straight away that got Santos a little excited on the outside. Big kick there from Raul Mendoza. Big chops as well. Good combination move. Springboard. Looking for that big kick to the face and lands it. And a standing shooting star press. He's looking to close it out right here. Right in the beginning of the show. And only a 1. As Austin gets that shoulder up. And what a hectic start. Raul Mendoza, I thought, was going to get it there. But unfortunately for him, he has to carry on with the matchup. Snapmare from Raul Mendoza off the ropes. Big drop kick there. And Austin's got to wake up quickly. As if I am yawning right here. Apologies for the yawns. And Raul Mendoza with a big splash. Lands it on Austin. Santos Escobar watching a springboard. Oh my word. What a maneuver there from Raul Mendoza. From the bottom rope springboard as well. But Austin needs to wake. Oh, Raul Mendoza caught him. It looks like he's going to get a lariat in there. Snapmare from Raul Mendoza. Look at that drop kick to the side of the head. And Raul Mendoza is looking good. But there's an upkick from Austin. Now here comes the Texas Rattlesnake. The size difference is very evident right there. You can see Austin, big move there to the gut buster. Big kicks now. And here comes the Rattlesnake. Raul Mendoza has been impressive at this moment in time. But he's awoken the Rattlesnake up. And now Stone Cold, look at this, going second rope. Austin seizing the opportunity here. What's he going to go for from the second rope? Missed the kick. Gets the kick in this time. Moves him away. So he can land that double axe handle. That's as mean as they come. And now Austin looking to retain the championship here. There's a cover. And Raul Mendoza kicks out at 1. Not enough to take down Raul just yet. The Ghana Fantastic remain calm on the outside, knowing that, oh, wait a minute. They might not main calm for this. Lou Thez Perez from Old Stone Cold. And now Austin picking him back up. Is he looking for a stunner? No, he's not. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, no, he's not. I was tricked. I was bamboozled. And Raul Mendoza, look at this. Finding his way out of trouble. Does well. I don't know if Austin was teasing a pile driver there, but Raul Mendoza stopped it when he had the chance. Good takedown there from Raul Mendoza. Go for the cover off of it. Was not enough to take down the Rattlesnake at this moment in time. Raul Mendoza, big kick to the gut now. Raul Mendoza, look at this. Oh my god, no way. He's going to land it. He's going to land it. He's going to go for the belt. Is this it? Raul Mendoza. Oh, he's not the new champion. Austin kicks out at 2, and Raul Mendoza thought that was the one to take down the Rattlesnake. Oh, big kick to the face. And now, this could be it. Austin's out, surely. Raul Mendoza has taken him out. Oh, and Austin gets that shoulder up before the 3 can be even counted by the referee. Raul Mendoza asking that referee. That was a 3. How was that not a 3? Springboard, moonsault. My god, it's just a shooting star press. Either one. It does. I'm kind of blown away by that move from Raul Mendoza. He is going for it here. He is feeling himself against Stone Cold. Austin had a little period there where he took control, but then Raul Mendoza has taken control once again, and Austin, oh, that's a big dragon screw. That's a big moment of the matchup. Raul Mendoza in trouble. Austin has him here. What has Austin got lined up here? Oh, the fall away slam. And now Austin's kicking for fun. He's going for it here. Stone Cold Steve Austin thriving in this moment in time. Raul Mendoza in trouble. Big kick there from Austin. And now Stone Cold, look at this. Working that leg, son. Why not? Raul Mendoza's got to fight his way out of this one. He's in dangerous territories here with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin's going off the pin right off the bat from that move. The other person's watching ahead as they watch Raul Mendoza kick out of 1. They have confidence in him. It's clear they do. They're not interfering or anything, just watching as Austin continues to beat down Raul Mendoza. Big punch there. Oh, great duck from Raul Mendoza. Big kick to the leg reversal. And now Raul Mendoza takes him down again. Big kick to the chest. Oh, Austin though. Reversal. Go for that dragon screw again. Austin now going up high. What's Austin got planned from the top rope? The big old elbow drop. Austin landing it there. And now Stone Cold may be thinking an old stunner is coming. Raul Mendoza in trouble. There's a kick. There's a stunner to Raul Mendoza. Is that it? Austin to retain surely off of that stunner. 1 and done. 2. Oh no! Raul Mendoza kicks out of 2. Austin cannot believe it. Raul Mendoza kicking out of 2. And Austin now, there it is. Nice little forearms to the head. Austin thought he had him. I thought he had him too. There's a second stunner. That's got to confirm the win now. Raul Mendoza in trouble. Legado watching on. Austin pins their boy. And that is that. It took 2 stunners, but Austin got the job done and has retained his television championship. What a contest between these two. I thought that was it from that first start. There's Raul Mendoza. I thought this would be the point. But Raul Mendoza surely could have gotten the win here. Look at this maneuver. Beautiful cradle shock. And the referee counting here. He got the 2. Austin kicking out. There's a big kick. But there's the Stone Cold Stunner. And here's another view of that stunner. This might be the one he kicked out of, actually. We thought this was done here. But there's a second stunner, and that was the one which predicted this outcome.
The ECW World Television Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin has done it here tonight. He still has the belt. I mean, you see the guy advertisement on the outside with Raul Mendoza, their boy. But Austin retains here tonight. Still remains undefeated. Who can stop the Texas Rattlesnake heading into this year, 2023? Who bloody knows? We will see. But for right now, Old Stone Cold retains in a very big way. Austin still the television champion. And coming up next here, big matchup here for Johnny Gargano taking on a former tag team champion in Drew Gulak. And a bit of history here. Drew Gulak is former partners with a rival of Gargano's at the moment, Eddie Guerrero. So Drew Gulak may have something to say and make ruffles and feathers with Johnny Gargano. We don't know, but we'll see as the match is next. Gargano Gulak is next on CWA TV. Interesting matchup coming here tonight. Here comes a man that has been involved in some controversy the past couple of weeks by showing his way of professional wrestling. Is this man walking down the aisle? Johnny Gargano, motivated as ever to get one over Eddie Guerrero here by taking on his former tag team partner in Drew Gulak here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Gargano's here, people. He is ready for a fight of some sorts. If you missed CWA over the past couple of weeks, you have seen developing situations in the Eddie Guerrero-Johnny Gargano feud. Guerrero, of course, took his frustration out on Gargano all the way back at the title tournament a few weeks ago. After Eddie won the matchup, he took out his frustration by hitting him with a steel chair. Since then, it's not been so nice between these two, and tonight we're about to see the continuation potentially of that feud, because Gargano is facing someone familiar to Eddie Guerrero in the CWA. We're about to find out how it goes for Gargano tonight, but Gargano's about to show his way over the highway. Here comes a man who knows Eddie Guerrero in the CWA. A former tag team champion with him. It is Drew Gulak. He's ready to take him down.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak back in the mix here tonight. And Drew Gulak is looking to get himself a win. Not just for himself, but for his partner. Or at least former partner anyway, Eddie Guerrero. as Gargano's been a thorn in the side of Guerrero for some reason. We don't know why, really, but Drew Gulak is a good friend of Guerrero in the CWA. Former tag champions, of course. But we'll see if Gulak can get the job done here on his own against Gargano. One-on-one. Right here, right now. Let's get this action. The second match of the evening. The Johnny Russian chance in the building. But it's been a while since Drew Gulak, actually. I can't remember the last time we've seen Gulak. Maybe when he was tag team champion. We might have seen him a little bit after that, but for certain, we have not seen him in quite some time in the CWA ring, and has delivered a suplex to kick us off his return match to the CWA. But Gargano has to be careful and not let Eddie Guerrero be the focus of his mind. It's got to be Drew Gulak at all times in that ring. And Gargano springboard looking for that DDT and lands it on Gulak. This is where Drew Gulak's got to be careful as well. To not let his emotions get the better of him. Of course, he's going to be very emotional seeing Gargano and Guerrero fall out. But he's got to keep his focus on Gargano as well. Big focus from Gargano and a stomp to the leg and a double foot stomp to the chest of the abdomen area there of Gulak. And Drew Gulak seems to be very mat-based level here. He's not going to go high-risk maneuver. Gargano, though, might. Gargano gets hit by Drew Gulak. Now Gulak can get a work here. Looks like a little, beautiful little gut-wrench suplex. Over the top goes Gargano. And now a chop as well. Gulak is feeling it here tonight. Double underhook. Boom! There it is. Lovely from Drew Gulak. A Tiger Driver. 97 from Gulak. And now, look at this. Drew trapping that arm. So we're talking about submission specialist right here. Keeping it back-based. Gargano in trouble here as Gulak has a great lock in there. Oh, I thought Gargano was tapping. Well, that was it, but a big up kick there from Gargano and another to follow. I thought he was tapping Gargano, but he did not. He was just frustrated, I guess. But there's a big punch there from Drew. Off back of some Gargano offense. And now Gulak is using the corner to his advantage here. We know he's not going to go up high. That's his whole game. It's a ground-based game. Look at this from Gargano. Sliced bread. Beautifully done there from Gargano. And now Drew is in trouble. Gargano Irish up in the corner goes Drew Gulak. Now, here comes Johnny Gargano. Oh, he's going for that lawn dart and lands it. Gulak's in trouble. Gargano in control. And the cover here on Gulak will not get him the victory. Gargano has to work a little bit harder for that. Kicked out too. Gulak is still suffering though from the effects of that lawn dart. But Gargano, look at this. He's got it locked in. The Gargano escape. Is he going to make Drew Gulak submit right here and now in the center of the ring? Gulak's got nowhere to go. Gulak is in trouble. Drew Gulak surely is done for. Oh, Gargano, let's go. Referee happy to let the match continue as well. But Gargano. Oh, Gulak playing possum. And now Gulak, look at this. This from Drew. Oh, what a beautiful suplex. Trapping the arm and the leg together. And getting a lovely little suplex. Gulak's alive now. He escapes Gargano. The cover here. Oh, and Gargano kicks out two. Leaving Gulak wondering what he's got to do now to defeat Johnny Gargano in the ring right now. And Gulak, look at this. Going for that Dragon Sleeper. He's got it locked in. Gargano is in trouble. He's closer to the ropes than Gulak was earlier. But Gulak's got locked in tight. Look at that sleeper. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going for the pin. Big kick to the back there from Gargano. It looked like he was reversed onto a pin. I don't know why. Gargano. Oh, top rope goes Gulak. Big punch. Now Gargano. Big punch again. Go for a drop kick. Oh, no. Down goes Gulak. We go to the outside now. And this is not where you want to be. If you're anyone really. Oh, Gulak sent straight back in. I guess not doing much work on the outside. Gargano taking a breather. Gulak. Is he playing possum? Is he? Or is Gargano waiting for the right moment to strike? I think it's what he's looking for. Gargano Oh, wait a minute. So beat Tommy End of the tournament with a makeshift Deadeye. And he's going for the cover. Is this it for Gulag? Is it? It is. Johnny Gargano successful in defeating Drew Gulag here tonight. What a win for Johnny Gargano. And it seems as though Gargano's sights on Eddie Guerrero will be firmly on right here after this matchup. Gargano wins, picks up a big... Oh, wait a minute. Speak of the devil. Latino, he himself, Eddie Guerrero. Gargano waiting for him. He's in the ring. Oh, wait, Guerrero from behind. Oh, the big lariat. From out of nowhere, striking Johnny Gargano. What a lariat from Guerrero, and has sent a message to Johnny Wrestling that he cannot hang with Latino Heat. Big matchup from Gargano. Big one for him. But this right between Guerrero and Johnny Gargano is only just getting started. Moving swiftly on to our next contest evening, we have this one. Hangman Adam Page back in action, taking on another man we've not seen in quite some time, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Last time I saw him, he got stomped up by Volta. So now he's back, he's looking for the Hangman. We're going to find out if Hangman can get beaten by Pete Dunne, or will Page beat Dunne? That made sense. Let's get this matchup right here now between Adam Page and the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Big matchup here, incoming for this man in particular. He's about to take on a returning star once again. The Hangman Adam Page is in the building.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Virginia, weighing in at 243 pounds, Adam Page.
If had Gargano faced Gulag, now we have Page facing a returning star. Hangman has been embroiled in some rivalries of his own, of course, returning back to that old foe he knows so well, the almighty Bobby Lashley. But Hangman Adam Page is back in the mix here. No titles to go for. Just embroiled in his own personal vendettas, I guess. Hangman Adam Page is ready for action. But he's going to be ready for this man making his way to the ring, returning to the CWA ring. It is the Bruiserweight himself, Pete Dunne. And he's looking as vicious as ever.
From Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne back in the building here. We've not seen him since being teaming with British Strong Style, of course, of Trent Seven and Tyler Bate, taking on Imperium. They were a losing effort. Pete Dunne was embroiled in the rivalry with Volta when he arrived in the promotion of CWA. But Pete Dunne now moving on from that, he is trying to get back on track here. He's been away for some time, but Pete Dunne is back, and he is looking to get things done inside the ring once again. But can Pete Dunne get a winner's return against a four-time TV champion Hangman Adam Page? We're definitely about to find out as the Bruiserweight returns to action here tonight against the Hangman Adam Page. Let's see how it goes down. One-on-one right here, right now. So Pete Dunne chance for the building. Hangman Page can contend with that. But the Bruiserweight is ready. And here we go. Bell has rung. And we'll see how it goes for the Hangman against the Bruiserweight. Look at Hangman already having Pete Dunne on his shoulders. And Pete Dunne's got to be careful to not take the Hangman lightly. There's the Hangman now stomping away at Pete Dunne. And now the face washing from Adam Page, who has caused a little controversy in recent weeks. Talks about the almighty Bobby Lashley being one of his rivals. Should mention Zion Swift Scott as well. And look at that moonsault, beautiful from Hangman Adam Page. You should mention about Zion Swift Scott as well, getting involved in their matchup in the World Title Tournament, which made it a three-way matchup for a place in the semi-finals. At the time, brilliant Fisherman Hook Buster fun from Hangman Adam Page. And now looking for a standing moonsault and gets it done beautifully. When Adam Page gets going, he gets going, people. That's how he rolls, and a big knee to the face of Pete Dunne. Adam Page is pulling out all the stops here early on in this matchup to get it done and dusted. And Adam Page, look at that foot stomp. May have hurt something there. I don't know. That leg didn't look. That foot didn't bend right to me. Pete Dunne now can take control of this matchup here through that mistake from the Hangman. Looking for a suplex. Oh, look at Hangman. Look at that floating over. Adam Page is an impressive specimen and gets a German suplex out of it. Pete Dunne has got to be careful here. Do not let Adam Page get in a rhythm, because right now he is firing on all cylinders, and there's a knee from the Bruiserweight to Adam Page. And now look at this. Look for a little suplex ski. He's going to try it again. Oh, Adam Page again. Great reversal. Knee to the top of Pete Dunne's head. Snap mid from Adam Page. Laying it up. Big kick to the back. Pete Dunne back up. Running at him. Oh, that lariat. But Adam Page caught him with a punch to the gut. Adam Page, look at this. Oh, in the ropes goes Pete Dunne's throat. And Adam Page is in full swing right now. The cover here from the cowboy. We're going to do a little cowboy shit, but the shit did not get the job done. Kicked out of one, did Pete Dunne. Adam Page tries to stomp away here, but Pete Dunne moves out of the way. And now look at this. Big kicks, big moves here from Adam Page. Crossbody from Adam Page as Pete Dunne set into the ropes via that Irish whip. Standing. Oh no, double knees reversal. Great counter there from Pete Dunne. Had to get him up to stop that standing shooting star press from connecting. And now Pete Dunne has looked for it for 2 times. The 3rd time to charm. The X-Plex lands for Pete Dunne. And now Pete Dunne looking to get the win off that X-Plex. Gets a 2 count and only a 2 count he will get. Pete Dunne has to work a little harder for his win tonight. Pete Dunne, I believe, has not won in the CWA before, but could do it here tonight against a 4-time TV champion, Adam Page. The bitter end! Great move there from Pete Dunne. It could potentially get him that 3 count against Adam Page. Oh, and Adam Page kicking out of 2. Pete Dunne asking the referee to count that right, and he did not do so there. It's a kick from Adam Page. Now Adam Page, look at this, on the shoulders goes Pete Dunne. Oh god, no, not in the powerbomb position. Not in the powerbomb position. Oh god. Oh no. Adam Page, you dirty boy. Powerbomb Pete Dunne over that top rope like he's nothing. Big shot there from Adam Page, who is on a tirade of brutality here on the Bruiserweight. Look at this from Adam Page. He is going gung-ho on Pete Dunne. And oh, Pete Dunne getting out of harm's way. Despite all that punch he took, he still has managed to get out of harm's way there. Big kick to the gut. And Pete Dunne is going for another X-Plex. He is. Oh, X-Plex powerbomb. Beautiful from Pete Dunne. All I've seen him land is X-Plexes and bruise and bitter ends. That's all I've seen Pete Dunne use in this matchup. But he throws Hangman Page into the ring. There he goes. Another move he can add to that list. Throw him in the ring. Without a 6 count from the referee, Pete Dunne has got to think about getting back in this ring. Referee is pleading with Dunne to get back in this ring. Now Pete Dunne is in the ring. Stomping away. Oh, did I get any of Adam Page with that stomp he did? Now look at the... Oh, wait a minute. Adam Page in trouble. Triangle choke. Pete Dunne has him in trouble. Locked in trouble is Adam Page. And Adam Page... Oh, wait a minute. Adam Page, one arm. Look at that strength. One arm bomb. It was enough to get him off. Adam Page back to his feet. Big punch to the face. And Adam Page looking for Deadeye. He's got it. And Adam Page may get the win here. 1, 2, 3. And that is Adam Page's win right there and then. What a win for the Cowboy Shiznit. Incredible from Adam Page, who wins here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. We talked about those problems with Bobby Lashley. It's always been there. Lashley's waiting up there on the ramp. The music's still going, people. Adam Page is walking up that ramp. He sees Bobby Lashley. He's seething. These two have a long history in the CWA. Adam Page is coming to greet Bobby Lashley. He's throwing the first punch. Here we go. Brawl out is happening. And there's the official with the security. Adam Page and Bobby Lashley. Lashley breaks through. It's chaos on the ramp. These two cannot be contained, surely. In the near future, there's got to be a matchup between these two. It's going to be glorious once again to see these two fight one-on-one. But, man, Bobby Lashley is irate. Adam Page also irate. Coming next here, we'll move swiftly on from that. Women's action here. Tegan Nox back in the building, taking on Candice LeRae. They're two friends outside of the ring, but inside the ring, it's strictly business. Who'll get the win here tonight? Will it be Tegan Nox or will it be Candice LeRae? We're about to find out as this match is next on CWA TV. Here we go, big match in the women's division. And on cue, here comes a wrestler who wants to get better at what she does inside the ring in the CWA. It is Tegan Nox, the girl with the shiniest wizard. A big test ahead of her here tonight, but can she get the job done? Tegan Nox, it is all on you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the West Valleys, Tegan Nox.
Tegan Nox is here. Very excited to see her here tonight in the ring once again. Taking on Candice LeRae. A big moment here tonight. Will Candice get the job done against Tegan Nox? Will Nox be able to take down the television champ, former television champion? Let's find out. Nox is ready. But so is this opponent right here. And that will be Candice LeRae. Not shown with Gargano earlier tonight in his match because she has business to take care of herself. Right here tonight against Candice LeRae. Or against Tegan Nox. Candice LeRae is Johnny Gargano's wife. Come on, Lee. You should know this by now. Here comes Candice LeRae to the ring.
And from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae, very much a former champion in the CWA, knows her way around the ring. Of course, the former TV champ. It was taken away from her by the current champ, Shayna Baszler. But Candice LeRae is here, possibly looking to get back to those highs again. But tonight she's taking on Tegan Nox. Big matchup here for LeRae if she can get the job done. Which way we get the job done, we're about to find out as Candice LeRae and Tegan Nox go one-on-one right tonight. Well, Nox is ready, as is Candice LeRae. Referee, ring that bell for me, please. Thank you very much. And now here we go. Big kick there early from LeRae. And now here we go. LeRae now, look at this. Dragging her away. Nicely done there from LeRae. And now Tegan Nox in trouble early on with those stomps by LeRae. And now Candice doing a good job at the moment. Big kick there from Tegan Nox. Big open palm strike there from Nox. And now Tegan Nox. Great stuff there from Nox. Good kick. And another kick. Nox now is taking it to Candice LeRae. It was LeRae who kicked us off there with some good strikes. But now it's Tegan Nox. Oh, big slap there from Nox. Their friendship outside the ring may be well documented, but inside the ring it's all thrown out in the minute. And look at Nox here. Great stuff here from Tegan Nox, but LeRae gets out of trouble. Now Tegan Nox, look at this. Has it for the full-away slam. Nice little bridge as well from Tegan Nox. And Nox, oh, good kill there from LeRae, but look at this from Tegan Nox. Double underhook suplex. Beautifully done there from Tegan Nox, who's enjoying herself in the ring now with Candice LeRae. As you remember, former TV champion Shayna Baszler, or former TV champion Candice LeRae, lost to Shayna Baszler. Baszler in the main event tonight against Sasha Banks. With a 2 count here. Only a 2 count though on LeRae. Tegan Nox has to work a little bit harder to get that win. And Nox big knee. Didn't use the braced knee, she used the padded knee there. And look at this. Oh, brilliantly done from LeRae to do a jawbreaker. Catch some separation. Now the chops are coming in from LeRae. Big elbow there to the face. Up to the open half strike. Oh, there you go. Kick to the braced knee. It's that bad knee of Nox, but big up and palm strike, big chop, big punch there. And now LeRae hands her up on her shoulders. What's LeRae going to stall for Nox? And there you go. There it is, right there and then. Guillotine onto the top rope. Big knee there from Nox. Big up and palm strike from Nox again. And now Tegan Nox. Oh, elbow there from Candice LeRae. Good kicks there. LeRae continuing on here. Big chop. Big forearm strike, and now Irish whip by LeRae. Into the corner goes Tegan. Big shot there from LeRae. Oh, nicely done there from Candice. Now the kicks in the corner from Candice LeRae. And LeRae now double foot stomp. Nicely done. Big kick as well. Now the cover. LeRae looking to get the job done here and now, but got from Nox. Tegan Nox still in this fight, but LeRae is knocking down the door of a victory here as LeRae from the top. She's going to ask to stand up here. What's she going for? Oh, I don't know what she's going for. It looked like a DDT. She didn't get knocked at all. Nox trying to shake the cobwebs. A little too late, as look at this from Candice. Look at lock something up here. Oh god, this doesn't look good for Tegan Nox. She's in deep trouble here. Nox has got... Oh, the curb stomp into the mat. And Tegan Nox in deep trouble as Candice LeRae looks to line it up. Tegan Nox has to be careful here. LeRae, Snapmare. Now look at this, going for that Gargano escape. It's a family tradition. Referee's in the way. I can't see anything. LeRae's got that hold wrenched in. Look at that. The hand of Nox is out in the air. She may tap out here and now. Nox in deep, deep trouble. And LeRae lets go. Referee, thank you for blocking the way. But LeRae thinks she's done enough to win. Has she? Better find out. It is enough. Candice LeRae held on submission long enough to get the victory. Tegan Nox out cold in the ring from that Gargano escape. And look at this double underhook suplex. Beautifully done there from Nox. Where Nox was really hitting on all cylinders there in this matchup. She had the pinfall attempt right here and now, which could have been a great little win for Nox. She needs one in the CWA. But it was Candice LeRae that kicked out. But Candice LeRae just continuing to kick on and double foot up to plenty. Referee counting here. But Nox gets the count out. Look at this. This is that curb stomp. Into the mat goes Nox. But then finally that Gargano escaped. Nox didn't tap out. She passed out. She was out cold in the ring, which allowed Candice LeRae to basically just pick up the bones, get the pinfall victory. And the referee had to count that 3, which he ultimately did in the end for Candice LeRae to get a victory.
Here is your winner, Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae successful here tonight. She has done the job. Candice LeRae is successful here tonight. Will she be successful going forward? We're not so sure, but Candice LeRae has done it here tonight. She is successful and victorious. The future is looking good for Candice LeRae. For Tegan Nox, it's back to the drawing board once again. We move on to the next constant evening as we congratulate Candice LeRae on this victory, doing it her way. And coming up next, big matchup here. Look at who the boys are in town. It is Saitama versus Bryan Danielson. Big matchup, big match again between these two. What's about to go down, we don't know, but I'm excited to see these two go at it once again. Who will get the victory? Will it be Saitama or will it be the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson? We're about to find out as the matchup is next on the CWA TV, baby. Another match added in this storied rivalry. And here comes the man with the one punch. It's Saitama!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chroma City, weighing in at 209 pounds, Santana.
Saitama, the One Punch Man, the Caped Baldy, returning to action here tonight against Bryan Danielson. Oh boy, we've had a few weeks of this. Saitama has been in the business of the American Dragon. In fact, I guess I might to American Dragon facing somebody in the ring. I can't remember who it was. But he definitely faced someone else, and Saitama got involved. It was Mr. Zero Gravity. It was last week. Mr. Zero Gravity faced Bryan Danielson. Mr. Zero Gravity got the victory, and after the match, Saitama attacked both. He took down the anime defender. Unbelievable from Saitama. But tonight now is about to go one-on-one here with the American Dragon. Both men still vying to get something out of this rivalry. I don't know what, but something. But here comes the American Dragon.
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 206 pounds, Bryan Danielson.
Fresh off his loss with Mr. Zero Gravity Connor, he is looking to bounce back in the biggest way possible against arguably his biggest rival, Mr. One Punch Man Saitama. Danielson wanting to get back on track here. He has to do it here tonight against Saitama. But Danielson knows there's a tough test ahead of him. But can the American Dragon get the job done? We're about to find out in this matchup as Danielson takes on Saitama right here, right now. Saitama is ready. Danielson also ready. The One Punch Man versus the American Dragon. Here we go. Big matchup here, and a big kick to kick us off from Saitama on Danielson. Irish whip from Saitama now. Danielson in trouble in the corner. Big kick in the corner missed. Danielson blocked it instead. Now here comes Danielson, who can have his way with Saitama. Goes for the legs. Oh, Saitama should really go for the hands of the One Punch Man. It's a big punch. Springboard forearm. Saitama flew gracefully through the air. Now Danielson has to really think hard about this next move, and big punch there is the move. Big kick. Danielson, Irish whip into the corner goes Saitama. And now Danielson. Here we go. Danielson, look at this, thinking something big here. He may think about that Dragon Sleeper. The American Dragon just showcasing that maneuver. Danielson enjoying himself here, going for the cover. He thinks he's knocked him out. Has he? No, only one count. Saitama, the One Punch Man, kicking out at one. Danielson now stomping away here. Now the American Dragon can get to work. Danielson, big knee to the arm of Saitama. Big kick to the back, but oh, Saitama is about to square up to the American Dragon. And here we go. Saitama going to work, baby. On that top mount. Shiz. And look at this. Danielson in trouble. Big knee to the face by Saitama. And the One Punch Man is going for two. Two knees to the face in succession. And Saitama going up top for a big move. He's going for it. The double foot stomp. Saitama enjoying himself now. Superman punch. The soup. He thinks it's done enough for the win. Is this enough? Saitama, no, does not get the win he wanted. Danielson kicking out of two. The soup from Saitama. Oh, Saitama went for that. I think he went for that big one-man punch. But Danielson getting out of harm's way. Got knees to the face here by Saitama. Danielson hanging on for dear life. Saitama lining something up here. He's going for a big haluva kick. To the floor goes Danielson, and Saitama will join him. Oh, he's shaking those cannons. Saitama, the One Punch Man. Big form of the face there of Danielson. He is enjoying himself here. Saitama and Danielson going toe to toe. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a classic 2K22 move. We've got the referee counting down for us. We're at 3, but we're getting a little glimpse. You can see it just about. Saitama grabbing that hand to the double knees. I don't know what they're saying. We're at a 4 count. Danielson, the American Dragon in trouble. Big lariat there from Saitama. And we're at a 5 count, halfway through the count. Saitama and Danielson got to think about getting this back in the ring. Oh, Danielson grabs that leg. Dragon screw reversal. Great stuff there from Danielson to separate himself from Saitama. Goes for the leg. That left leg of Saitama. Think about a knee bar. We're at 7 count. Oh, and the ring post goes Danielson. Referee still counting here. We're still waiting for him to get back in the ring. We're at an 8 count knee from Danielson. And now they've both got to rush in. Saitama is back in the ring. Danielson. Referee's about to count that 9. Oh, Danielson just gets there just in time. Shot there from Danielson and a forearm. And another. Big chop. Oh, the Psycho knee. The Psycho knee from Danielson. From out of nowhere, can Danielson clinch victory here against Saitama? Oh, Saitama gets that shoulder up a 2. Big chance there for Danielson to clinch the victory from out of nowhere. Gonna fight forever chant, ladies and gentlemen. And now Danielson. Go for a Northern Light suplex. Beautifully done there from Danielson. Didn't keep the bridge for the pin, instead opts to continue the brutality on Saitama with that knee to the face. Now Danielson stomped the back of the head by the American Dragon. Big knee to the face. Hold on a second here. Danielson bringing something out here. And now the American Dragon going for the knee. Oh! Lands it. And now Danielson has maybe taking knee bar. Oh! Heel hook, sorry. But Saitama, big knee in the head. Danielson in trouble. Could be knocked out from that head collision from the knee of Saitama. No, kicked out of 2. And Saitama. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a grip of him. Oh, no. The 1 punch. The 1 punch from Saitama. That could be it for Danielson. And it is. The 1 punch man with the 1 punch to secure victory here against the American Dragon. What a win for Saitama here tonight once again. Saitama was successful here tonight. He attacked Danielson last week alongside Mr. Zero Gravity. Poor guy just got a win and still gets attacked. And Danielson will get the same treatment as last week, but again attacked. The referee is here to stop this nonsense from Saitama. He's just won a match. God damn it! Get away! The 1 punch man continues his tirade on the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. It's all still the play for between these two. Oh dear. We'll move on to the next part of the evening here. Saitama successful. Danielson not in a good place. Coming next here is a big match for the women's division. We have Toni Storm going up against Bayley. Bayley has been embroiled in a rivalry with Io Shirai. Don't take a mind off things here with a match against Toni Storm. She's looking for a win. Toni Storm looking for a win. She's not won in quite some time. So Toni Storm, Bayley, 1-on-1. Let's get it done right here, right now on CWA TV. Here comes Bayley. And oh, Io Shirai from out of nowhere just taking out Bayley. The referee has got to get a grip of things here. And you got to call security. You got to call them. There they come. They've already had so much action tonight. They've handled Lashley and Paige. They got to handle Io Shirai. And the officials got to check on the state of Bayley here. But Toni Storm can take full advantage here if she wants to. She opts to stay in the ring. I guess she wants a fair fight with Bayley. But Bayley's got to be effective from that pre-match attack from Io Shirai. Toni Storm, if there wasn't the fairest of wrestlers, she definitely waited for Bayley to come back in the ring. And oh, immediately look at this from Bayley. Brilliantly done there. Targeting the left knee of Toni Storm early on. Bayley's, it must be pissed off more than anything. She might be a little hurt, but she's going to be pissed off that Io Shirai has again invaded her business by this matchup happening. Toni Storm in trouble as Bayley with a crossbody. Thought she overhit it. Did not do so. And Toni Storm is in trouble early on here. I mean, Toni Storm has not seen win, I don't think, any match in the CWA. She's definitely not won in recent memory. But Toni Storm has got to deliver some big W's here. It's against the former women's champion Bayley, one of the more dominant champions in this promotion's history as women's champion. Bayley, big kick to the gut there now. Toni Storm's got to be careful. Irish whip there from Bayley. Now Storm's in trouble. Oh, but Storm, great maneuver there from Toni Storm. Has to get something going on here for herself. There it is, the Cold Breaker. You call it the Cold Buster. It's the Cold Breaker. And Toni Storm now can take full advantage of the situation. But Bayley got to feel as affected by that pre-match attack from Io Shirai. Io went gung-ho on Bayley, so Toni Storm can take this match in her stride. She can just focus here. Bayley, great dodge there. Kicks that leg, and now Bayley takes it down. Nice little takedown there from Bayley. And Bayley is thinking of something here. She's going second rope. Toni Storm getting back to her feet. Bayley realizes it's too far away for her. Now here we go. Stuff going on. Oh, look at this. Big chop again. Kick to the gut. Oh, Toni Storm, Shining Wizard, taking the page out of Tegan Nox's book. And Toni Storm, oh, step up into Guri. Reversal from Bayley, and Bayley, this isn't good for Toni. Toni Storm's in trouble. Toni Storm in trouble. Bayley looking to get a submission victory. Io Shirai has already done damage to Bayley, but Toni Storm still hasn't found a way to win yet. Bayley still fighting through what I assume would be some sort of pain against Io Shirai. Oh, God. Went for the back of the leg of Toni Storm. Toni Storm is knackered. Bayley has taken her for all what she's got. Surely. Well, Bayley shouldn't be like this. She should be a little bit beaten up by Io, but Bayley looks the fresh out of the two at the moment. And now Bayley. Oh, Toni Storm. Big kick to the face. And now Storm can get to work here. Oh, wait a minute. Looking for Storm Zero. Oh, no. Angel's Wings. Not the Storm Zero. My God. I thought she was going for Storm Zero. She's going for broke. That's not her finisher, though, Lee. That is correct. Storm Zero is the other one. But she came very close to getting it done then. Oh, but... Oh, my... Look at the roll through from Toni Storm. She is on a roll. There it is! And Bayley could be in deep trouble here. Referee counting. We're at 2. Only a 2. Toni Storm thought she had the win there, but Bayley getting that shoulder up. Bayley back to her feet. Oh, no, wait, I was right. This is Storm Zero. Here it comes. Oh, there it is! Storm Zero. 1, 2, 3. Big win for Toni Storm. She is the victor. And Toni Storm can thank Io Shirai for that great assist on tonight's victory for Toni Storm. I've not seen her win in CWA at all. This might be a first win for Toni Storm. I don't know. But she's got the win tonight for certain against Bayley. Bayley was hell-bent on proving everybody wrong that she can win. Even getting attacked won't stop her. But Toni Storm found a late flurry in the end. There's that maneuver there, brilliantly done. Followed, well, actually I wouldn't say followed by a Storm Zero, but it's not going to be shown, I guess. We're saying that move once again. Good count from the referee. Here comes the Storm Zero in just a moment. Here it is, the finishing maneuver, the Storm Zero. One more time. That is how Toni Storm got a victory in CWA here tonight against Bayley. Big win for Toni Storm.
Here is your winner, Toni Storm.
Big win for Toni Storm. Rocking to the beat of her own drum. She is absolutely delighted with tonight's outcome. We gotta give a huge credit to Io Shirai, as Toni Storm is happy with the way she got the job done tonight. She moves on to bigger and better things, she would hope, in the CWA ring. But for now, Toni Storm is the victor, and we move on to our next contest, which will be the main event of the evening. We started out with a title match, we end with a title match. Television title on the line, Shayna Baszler defending against the boss, Sasha Banks. Who will get the victory here tonight? Will Banks become a new champion, or Baszler continue her reign as champion? We're about to find out as our main event of CWA TV is next. Oh my lord. Big match. It's boss time. Who said that in the crowd? Huh? Took my line. It's boss time. Sasha Banks walking in to the building. Oh shit. Bam, 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 bam. We're gonna get Snoop Doggy Dogg. Give it to me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the ECW Television Championship. Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks is back in the main event picture. She's facing off for the television title. Can Sasha Banks get the job done? Is it really boss time? Can she beat Shayna Baszler? It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a big test for her tonight. She outlasted 5 other women in a battle royal last time we saw her. So tonight she gets a chance at Shayna Baszler, but can she get the job done? Oh, we're about to find out in our main event. Challenger is ready, but is she ready for the TV champ herself, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler?
And introducing the champion from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, she's the ECW Television Champion, Shayna Baszler.
The first reign for Baszler did not go to plan. The second reign has gone to plan. For Shayna Baszler, she's still the champion. She's still the one to beat for the championship. Since the title inception, she's always been around that belt. She was in the tournament final with Becky Lynch. She then got it off her friend Nia Jax, which is nice. And since then she got it back after losing it from Candice LeRae, who was earlier tonight beat Tegan Nox. But Shayna Baszler has a tough test ahead of her, a boss test. Is it a boss level in this video game? We don't know. But Shayna Baszler is ready in our main event of the evening. Can Baszler get her attention again, or will we crown a new champion? We're about to find out in our main event. The white strap television title is at stake. There it is. About to be defended. Right here tonight. The CWA television title. Sasha Banks feels it's boss time. Maybe a chance to be a champion in the CWA. But Shayna Baszler has other ideas. She's now a 2-time television champion. Currently in her second reign as champion. She's defended it very, very well since getting it back from Candice LeRae. And Banks has a go at the Queen of Spades here tonight. It is a big, big match for Sasha Banks. She knows it. Title at stake. Any title is good. And the television title's at stake here. In our main event, we had Stone Cold retain against Raul Mendoza. Will we have a new champion, or will we have a retention clean sweep here tonight? We're going to find out. Ring that bell. We've rung it. Here we go. Big kick early on for Banks. Big forearm as well. And here we go. Sasha Banks knows what it takes to be a champion. We know she has that track record wherever she has gone. The cover here from Banks. And only a 1 count from Sasha Banks. Baszler kicking out at 1. Banks, though, she was done there and there. As mentioned, Banks in different promotions been champion everywhere. We talk about the multiple women's championship title reigns of Raw. I think she might have been SmackDown women's champion. I don't know. Former tag team champion, of course. In the CWA, she's not won anything. But tonight could be a night. But Baszler has other ideas. Shayna Baszler, a 2-time television champion. Remember back in the BCW era of this series, these two were in the first inaugural BCW Women's Championship matchup. Look at this, Meteora from Banks. She might get it here. The cover. Oh, only a 1 count though. Only a 1 count. And Sasha Banks now looking to get things done, boss style. Is it boss time though? That's the question we've got to ask ourselves. Baszler down on the mat right now. Sasha Banks is thinking she might go Meteora again. Sasha Banks going for broke. No, crossbody. Sasha Banks is delivering out all the stops here to become the CWA television champion. She'll break the reign of Shayna Baszler, the 2-time champion. She had a couple of defenses already under her belt as champion. Baszler, great reversal. Look at that. Stopped the initial suplex from Banks and turned it to one of her own. Sasha Banks has got to deliver something here as Shayna Baszler. Oh god, this doesn't look good. Does not look good. Spins her out. There you go. Shayna Baszler enjoying herself now. The cover here from Baszler on Banks. Is Shayna Baszler going to the win? No, she's not. Baszler will have to work a little harder for that. Winner for Banks, it seems. Title on the line. Big moment for Sasha Banks. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, she's got her locked in a Coquita clutch. Banks in trouble. Oh, great elbows from Banks. Turns her over to a pin. Hold on. We got a 1. Oh, only a 1. Only a 1 count on that one. Oh, big up kick there from Baszler. And Baszler's pointing and laughing at Banks, thinking she's going to win off that. Disrespect shown by the champion. Here's the cover by Baszler on Banks. Oh, gets the ropes. Fair enough. Look at that. Rope break. Great ring awareness there from Sasha Banks to see the rope was there in her within her range. Jawbreaker reversal from Banks. And now here comes Sasha. Sasha Banks working her way through this pain. Big bulldog there from Banks. And now Sasha Banks gets Baszler up. Big lariat. And again. And big. Nice little leg lariat there from Banks. And she's now looking to the pin. Maybe she'll get the win off that. Who knows? The cover. Referee counting. And Baszler kicks out at 2. Banks has to again think of something else. Big punch. Oh, was Banks going for the Banks statement? Baszler stopped it at the last moment there. You saw Banks just lining something up there on Shayna Baszler. It might have been that Banks statement. And now big forearms to the back by Sasha Banks. And Banks, look at this, wiping her feet onto Shayna Baszler. The disrespect continues for these two. And now big kick there from Banks. Oh, wait a minute. Straight jacket neck breaker. There it is. Go for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, nearly had a new champion. Sasha Banks nearly got that victory over Shayna Baszler. Baszler's in trouble. Sasha Banks may look for this time. There's those double knees to the back cracker into the Banks statement. Oh, rope break. Referee said Shayna Baszler's feet were on the ropes. Didn't get a good chance to see that. But the referee's adamant. Gotta go with the referee's word here. Now Baszler is back to her feet. In the corner goes Sasha Banks. And now Baszler can go to work here. Oh no, this isn't good for Banks. This is not good for Banks. That Dragon Sleeper. Oh my word. We saw Dynasty do this earlier. We know Baszler is capable of doing it as well. Oh, it might have been Drew actually. Who did someone did a Dragon Sleeper. It's been a long episode. Oh! Nicely done there from Shayna Baszler. Now Baszler can go to work here on the outside. Baszler has it here. With a suplex. Oh, Banks reversing it. Oh, nice suplex on the outside. And Shayna Baszler. Big up kick there from Baszler. Remember, Banks, this is bad for Banks. She's got to get back in the inside of the ring. But she's going to get knocked out by Baszler on the outside. So at least you got to worry about Baszler before she can worry about getting back in the ring. Oh god, those elbows are vicious. Champion can stay out here as long as she wants. Champion's advantage, of course. For Banks, it is imperative she has to get back in that ring. But right now, Shayna Baszler is just going limb for limb. She is taking out everything Sasha Banks has in her arsenal. It's all looking good in that ring post goes Banks. We had a 6 count here. Forearm there from Banks. From Baszler, sorry, went for that step into Guri. We're at 7. And Banks got back in that ring. Baszler. We're at 8. Banks got to go back in the ring. Oh, but Baszler breaking up the count. I guess Baszler wants to do this the right way as well. Do things on the inside of the ring. Sasha Banks. Great maneuver there from Banks. Had to be done. And now Sasha Banks will take things back on the inside. She is happily resting. And Shayna Baszler just circling the... Well, nearly circling the ring. She did a half circle. Big kick there from Banks. Had to get something. And now look at this. Sasha Banks has to get a big move in, but Baszler got there first. Banks still has a good corner with tie up in her. Irish whip there, Baszler in the corner. And now Banks going for some lucha libre. Here we go, Hurricane Rana, nicely done. And now Banks going for the cover. This could be the title. Sasha Banks, 1 count. God damn, Shayna Baszler not giving up on that title reign that easy. And now Sasha Banks going up high, going for the splash. She lands it. Going for the pin as well. Sasha Banks, is she become the new television champ? No, Shayna Baszler gets that kick out. What a kick out for Baszler that was. Banks went all out on that one. And Sasha Banks still working towards getting that win. Kick to the gut. And she's going for it again. That straight jacket neck breaker is happening. It's happening, people. Sasha Banks could potentially become the new champ, and she's going to do it with the Banks statement once again. Sasha Banks. She's going for here, the backcracker into the Banks statement. Oh, wait a minute, the ropes. The ropes again playing a part in Sasha Banks not becoming champion. Oh, she is frustrated now. Frustration on the face of Banks. Oh, great. Oh, rope break again? Ooh, controversial. I didn't see the rope break. Maybe the hand? The leg was definitely not by the ropes. Oh, I thought she could go for it again. This time she would have been in danger. Go for the Unprettier. No. Bulldog. Oh, no. Baszler throws it away. What a main event this has been. Baszler with a great block. And again. And Baszler now can go to work. Banks in the corner. Baszler. Oh, no. Banks still fighting. Oh, big elbow from Baszler. Shayna Baszler saved by the ropes a number of times already today in this matchup. The Banks statement would be the closing move for Banks. Could have become the champion. But Baszler's always had those ropes. Buying her out of that happening. And Baszler could still remain champion. Banks gets the 1 count only. Baszler still has to work on Banks. Banks has had this momentum now. She's going to keep going. Snapmare. Looking for a big kick. There's the kick to the back of Shayna Baszler. Now Baszler in trouble. No, she's not. There's a dragon screw. Still all the play for Shayna Baszler and Sasha Banks here. And now Baszler. Oh no, this isn't good for Banks. She switches her around. There's the rope break. Plays in Banks for Banks this time. Excuse me. I guess it works both ways this time. I don't know if that was the rope break actually. It didn't look like it was on the ropes. Baszler. I don't know what she was going for. Look for an elbow maybe. To the top of the dome. Didn't happen. Oh, but Shayna Baszler. Oh, she's going for it again. There it is. The Coquina clutch. This time it's locked in. No ropes in play. Is this the end for Sasha Banks? Oh, she's wrenching on that now. Banks in trouble. She's tapping out. What a attention for Shayna Baszler. She had to work for it. But Shayna Baszler is still the CWA television champion. What a matchup between these two to close out tonight's show. I mean, it sounds like how Shayna Baszler was in control for some parts of the matchup, but then there was a flurry from Banks that brought Sasha Banks into this matchup. May not see any moves from Banks here, but there's the cover early on from Baszler on Banks. Here's some moves. There's a straight jacket neck breaker from Banks. She thought she won it there with that maneuver. She got it too, and Baszler gets that shoulder up. Banks went for the splash as well. Thought she had it done there too, but Baszler again had that shoulder up. Here's another neck breaker. Nice view of that.
Here is your winner, and still ECW Television Champion, Shayna Baszler.
Well, the history books will say Shayna Baszler got the victory, got the job done, and still, 2 of our television title holders have retained tonight. A big win for Shayna Baszler. For Sasha Banks, she came so close, but yet Shayna Baszler proves why she is the champion. She's done her job here tonight, And now she will move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Well, that's going to be it for this episode of CWA TV. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you much for watching. I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Hopefully get episodes of time this time. Maybe in this game. I don't know about 2K3 23 yet. We'll see. But take it, stay safe. I love you all. Peace out. Good night.